name is Karaati Gary Reay. A little bit my background. I was born in Rarotonga but raised in New Zealand. My parents, ngā tamariki ngā teina, Te Tuairo was born in Mangere, that's my mother, and her mother is my grandmother Makianu Makera Paaki Ngani. On my father's side, my father is born Manaiki, Turutamiaro o Pokoati, and yeah, so that's me. How about you?
Kia ora everybody. My name is Gary Reay. I was immersed into this culture probably a few years back. Kara and I have been together a number of years. We both share a trade together. I'm a machinist, and of course she's an amazing designer and machinist. It just progressed. It's kind of been a growth kind of thing for me, going from hand painted garments to paint on a garment what people, their favourite flower, their favourite design, to actually visiting friends of Karaats and looking how they roll fabric. We've just
been a great journey. Now I do all the sewing and Gary does all my artwork. So he started off with hand painting, and now he's getting into a little bit about printing. So that's how DaniFai came about. Made with Love, Mangere Art Center, $25 per person in Chile. And also it's on the 24th of August 2019, and so purchasing tickets will be at the Mangere Art Center. If you go into the counter there, they'll be able to supply the ticket sales, which is $25. Now if you were to apply for it on the time of the show, we are opening the doors at 5 o'clock. We have refreshments, water and little nibbles, and also to the auditorium, the 6:15 will be the walk into the auditorium, and then 6:30 on the dot will the fashion show will begin. So yeah.
Latecomers may need to wait to come in, but yeah, they'll get in eventually. Yeah,
so we have our ushers there who'll be guiding people in. Even if you came late, they'll be able to guide you into the art scene. DaniFai is named after my two daughters, who I've had the pleasure of sewing for both my girls and also for my three. I mean, with the designs, we're not changing history, we're merely just bringing
we're adding to it, really.
Yeah, we're adding to it, but we're just bringing a bit of into texture, into fabric, and that's what it's all about. It's showing what each country, each island represents, and if we can do that, then hey, why not? But that's always been a passion for myself, to do this, and it's been great because Gary brings all the which is the Cook Islands, and being the 15 islands, it's always been a passion for me to find out what they're renowned for and what they're known for. I mean, we all know that Pacific Islanders are good at weaving, but each individual of the island brings something different, and that's what we're basing the garments now on. we are putting together, let's say for instance, Archu. We know that the Archu grows coffee. Now there's been, they've had, like all the 15 islands, they were known for something, but we've based Archu on the coffee and also on the Ariki's favourite colour, which is purple. So we've done the garments in the purple, and then Gary will paint the coffee beans that grows in Archu. We've also looked at Mauke. Mauke is known for their maere, which the Hawaiians actually come over and purchase the maere, so that's been really good. So that's been put onto the garment. So Gary's done a few stencils and printed it, and it's come out really fabulous and kept to the green, lighter green. Maniiki is the same. We've decided we'll just make a black pearl dress, but at the same time putting some sea life into it, adding a bit of blue, which is the sea, that is where the pearls come from, and putting that into a beauty. Rakaanga was once upon a time known for their renown for their golden pearls, so we've added that into the garment, so lots of gold, and presenting it and presenting it as the once upon a time the golden pearls, and we've also included, like, I wanted to make a nice headpiece because a lot of us wear a lot of aikatu, so this is something different. So I want my models and my to feel like princes and queens. We do have a marine, 3 marine conserves, how would you say it? Reserves. So Takutia, Manuai and Suwaro. Now these are inhabited islands, and we are able to produce sea life to the garments on these reserve islands.
The turtle, the whale migration, which migrate past or through these islands. It's an incredible journey.
And that's something that we as Pacific Islanders tend to forget, that these islands are there and they're part of our history. So it's basically trying to bring it to life. The group Atataki is based on the lagoon, so we decided we're going to work on the blue lagoon and the white and the colour blue, and putting in the waves and the coral effect into the dress, and that is what we've done. Rarotonga is a good challenge. It was a big challenge because I wanted to make a man's suit jacket, and that's what I've done. And yeah, when I did that, it looked fabulous. And Gary tried it on, and no, he can't model it. But you really liked it, didn't you?
It was amazing cut. I never thought to see a man's suit done in a Pacific Island way.
Yes. When I was a seamstress for Cambridge Clothing, that's what my expertise was, the men's suit. So I thought I'll utilise that in my show, using the block print onto a blazer. That's what you would call it, a nice dress-up blazer in the island. So on the night, we will be having a live drumming, and that will be by the Ruta Boys. Now they'll be drumming each model as they walk down the runway, so it'll have a sound of music right through the whole northern catwalk runway and the southern. So that's what we will be expecting on the night. So we've got the creative mamas joining us on the night. alongside
They're going to be welcoming everybody in.
And we also have the beautiful Magdalene Kariora, who is our Miss Cook Island, coming along as well. We've got a wonderful ballet jazz dancer who would be showing us his
Quite an incredible young man.
yeah,
Yeah.
he's an incredible young man. Also we have the TSI dance group. They're a Pukapukan group, so we look forward to their show, and it should be invite them in, and then they tell us about what they want, how they want their flowers, what sort of flowers, what sort of colours. So that's we cater to their personal needs.
And Karaati talks about the dress, what colour, and then I go get my sketchbook, come back and draw up a dress for the lady, and I find out what her favourite flower is, what her favourite colour is, from frangipanis to
Hibiscus, it
birds
could
of
be
paradise,
birds of paradise.
even pineapples.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
pineapple we've used for Magdalene for Mangere, because the pineapple is grown in Mangere. So yeah, that was very detailed. I mean, Gary's artwork is very, very detailed, and
And that artwork took 3 days. 3 days of solid painting, cutting line, design.
they're all
All customized. Nothing off the rack in a multitude of 10, 20. They're individualized. And I think that's what our niche is. We individualize it. And when we see the individual person wearing the garment, man, seeing their face smile, it's an incredible feeling. It really, really is. Making somebody happy. Even the little children as well. You know, when you do garments for a whole wedding party, seeing mum, dad, children, it's an incredible, even from Australia.
yeah, I mean the most I mean, even having orders from Australia to do the bird of paradise, that was an awesome feeling. But yeah. Our models are basically my family and friends. You know, we focus so much on trying to look for models, but at the end of the day, when I looked at my family and I thought my family can do this, and if they can do it, you know, it makes me look at it, wow, anybody can do it. But I've basically used friends and people who I'm very connected to, and Gary as well.
And they're not all
yeah.
size 10s, you know.
And they're not all size 10s, so we are reaching the goal. I mean, for me, I cater to the larger women, so I'm very happy to sew for the smaller and the larger women as well. But that's not what it's all about. It's feeling comfortable in a garment and enjoying the Pacific flavour. I mean, a lot of us out there have got lots of Pacific flavours and can add so much to a garment. So a lot of it will be sea life. So I have two other models who are actually students in New Zealand. They both live in Atataki. So they've come here for schooling and also with their parents. So at the end of the year, they'll be leaving to go back to Atataki. And they both go to DiLaSalle. They're amazing boys. And then they will also be presenting. I have got model guests who their profession is a teacher. So and they've taught in Mangere East for I think maybe almost 20 years. Also, our models will be presenting their guests. We have builders. We also do have an entrepreneur who has a variety of business running at the same time, car tinting, scaffolding, so that's, and also we do have a model who works for Air New Zealand. So a lot of the professions that I have picked specifically representing or being part as a Cook Islander, to say that these professional people are here and are working in this industry, and we want to share that Cook Islanders can do this. So we do have healthcare, the models and my guests. We have had a healthcare nurse who has travelled from New Zealand to Australia and is still travelling, and she has been an amazing nurse that we have actually had the pleasure of being a nurse in our community. And I can honestly say, when we go and visit our doctors, my son says, I don't want that nurse, I want that nurse who is one of the models. We've also got a guest who has worked in the medical centre in Beta Drive for almost 22 years. And these are, they've worked with their profession and they've achieved what they have achieved. I'm just really proud to say that they're Cook Islanders, heritage, Cook Island every day.
Great
and that's
education.
what they are. They're educated, but they've worked hard to where they are today. I'm hoping that each garment, the 15 islands, will bring something different for you all to see, as we bring a different kind of Pacific flavour into the garments. First of all, I hope you have a fantastic night. Enjoy.